Hello, friends. Welcome into the Cowboys Report presented by The Guild. I am Tom Downey. Follow me on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney for more Cowboys coverage. We'll start things off with some news items today. First up, Demarcus Ware. He's been working with the Cowboys defensive ends this year. He stopped by as a guest coach during OTAs. Did the exact same thing with the Denver Broncos, and this is certainly a good thing, right? Ware worked a lot with Demarcus Lawrence in particular, which I guess makes some sense. Tank is the best one. Ware is one of the best to ever do it for the NFL and for the Cowboys. Lawrence said he also worked with Ware on a counter move. Always like to see the top defensive end working on improving his game. As for what Ware had to say, we'll take a look and listen to what he said in an interview with media.
I think just get here when you can, because I put my time in playing football, and you have a family. So I really enjoy teaching guys technique and teaching them, the real ins and outs of the NFL and how to be successful. As a pass rusher, you always think about consistency. And when you think about, Demarcus Lawrence, first, second, third year, now he had that big push on last year. Now is what have you done for me lately? It's a new year. You got to look at it that way. How can, what you can put in your toolbox this year to make yourself a little bit more consistent, because now you're going to have that bullseye on you, but also how can you make the other guys better with your leadership, because that's going to make you a lot better inside of the room, on the team, but also out there on the football field. He's missing the technique right now of being a beast because I'm here, to be honest with you, but I'm just kidding. But, you see all of the team camaraderie and the glue that makes the guys great, and that comes from the OTAs, the mini camp, the training camps, and you want to be here with the guys because that's when you build that niche of what you are for those guys up front. So I think that him being here, some things will be missing, but he's a great athlete. So when he comes back, he'll knock the rust off when he put the pads on, and then just keep rolling. First, the guys reached out to me. Demarcus Lawrence and Tapper and Tyron Crawford. They come to a gym because I own a gym in South Lake. I'm actually part owner in the gym in South Lake, and they come and train there. They've been doing it for 3 years, and now having an opportunity not go over there, but come over here and teach all the guys, how to rush the passer, how to stop the run, and teaching them a lot of technique work, but also I can get in their heads a little bit on how to be a champion and what it's going to take to get the team to the next level.
While Demarcus Ware is kind of the good side of OTAs, here's a little bit more of a concerning story. Leighton Vander Esch does have an ankle injury. The Cowboys held him out of the last OTAs with that ankle injury. The good news is it's only a sprain. The Cowboys are not concerned about it, so we're not going to be concerned about it either, even though on the inside I am like, oh no, linebacker injury in the same sentence. Always concerning. Thanks, Sean Lee, for that one. Holding him out of OTAs, though, was just a precautionary move. He should be fine going forward, but it is just something to monitor there. As for the Cowboys overall, I like a lot of what they have at linebacker, and I want to know from you guys, who will have more tackles this year? Will it be Jalen Smith, who looked really good in OTAs, by the way, moving without that brace, or will it be Leighton Vander Esch? Folks, today's show is brought to you by The Guild. Visit stayguild.com and use promo code ChatSports for 15% off your next stay. Think of it as kind of like a luxury Airbnb. They've got them in Austin and Dallas, and if you're visiting those cities, you got to stay with The Guild. One more news item to get to here. This is a little more of a fun one. La'el Collins, he and Dak and Zeke and the offensive line went on a nice little fishing excursion, and Collins reeled in a nice 7-foot shark. Now, Dak had the best day on day one of the fishing trip, but it was La'el who came in and won on day two. 7-foot, 250-pound shark. Collins claims to be the best fisherman of the bunch, and of course, if you watched All or Nothing with the Cowboys, you saw Dak and Collins go out fishing together. I'll make one quick note as well. This is like the ultimate example of we're going to need a bigger boat. Those are a lot of big offensive linemen on that boat, and they barely fit together there. I think they probably should have gone with maybe a larger boat, but I guess, maybe they're trying to save some money overall. But either way, a nice little story there for the Cowboys and La'el Collins. Folks, subscribe to our brand new Cowboys YouTube channel, chatsports.com/CowboysTV. It'll take you right into the subscription page. All of our great Cowboys content available all in one spot, and it's going to be only Cowboys going forward. So please give us that subscription.